For this video, we've already imported an order into Dental System. Before you start designing your case, we recommend to check the information on the order form. With regards to a post and core design, you can only select the post system during the margin line step of Dental Designer. Typically, this information will be noted in the comment section of the order form. In this video, we'll also show you a crown on top of the post and core to explain the additional functionality in the program. The available post and core types in Dental System are Standard, Anatomical, and Retained Crown. As you open the case in Dental Designer, naturally you'll start your design process at the Prepare step. For this video, we already performed the necessary adjustments, and we'll go directly to the next step. Dentists have the ability to scan more than one post at the same time. However, they can't overlap. To align scan flags, select the correct system and type of corresponding post from the order form. Click on the surface of the blue scan flag. Then click on the same spot of the post. Click Next to continue to the next post. Now do the same for the premolar. First, align the scan flag to the post on the labial side. Click the Add New Post button and the correct system and type, and then align a scan flag to a post on the palatal side, as you did before. Be aware that Dental Designer doesn't remember the selection of the previous scan post on a molar. Now click Next to define the margin line. You can place the margin line either automatically or manually. For auto placement, click on a flat surface and not on the sharp edges or corners. If the automatic placement is not well performed, choose Manual Placement, as shown on the screen. This margin line will be used later on in the Model Builder, during digital model creation. If you adjust the margin line manually, you can also enable the option Snap to Edge to simplify the margin detection. You can turn off colors in Dental Designer to see only the structure of the scan to draw the margin line more precisely. Click Next. The insertion direction for the crown is determined automatically by Dental Designer during the alignment of the scan flags with the scan posts. If you do not agree with the suggested insertion direction, you can set it manually by rotating the model into the desired position and then clicking the Set button. At the Anatomy Pre-Design step, you can edit a previously defined margin line of the crown. Additionally, you must place the margin line for the post and core, which is marked in blue. Switch between the Edit Crown Margin Line and Edit Post and Core Margin Line icons to modify the lines. Also, it's recommended to switch off the colors in order to see only the structure of the scan. This will make it a lot easier to find and set the margin line for the core. Please make sure to place both margin lines without any sharp edges between them. At the Smile Composer sub-step of Anatomy Pre-Design, place the anatomy of the crown first in order to model an optimally shaped post and core further in the process. The next step is to design individual elements for the post and core. In the first sub-step, Post Design, you can set the post direction, change the cement gap for the post and core, remove undercuts, or apply drill compensation through a checkbox, and also change the setting for the drill radius and drill compensation offset. As Dental Designer supports cases with multiple posts, you can add the additional posts by selecting a relevant post and core, system, and type. Press the Add New Pin button and click on the relevant post on the model. It will now become active. At the Core Design sub-step, you can adjust the core to the situation of the patient. Move the slider to make the crown more transparent, to exactly match the shape of a core to the shape of a future restoration. Also, you can mark the Enable Anatomy Offset checkbox in the Anatomy Offset tool, and adjust the top of the post and core to the shape of the crown more accurately. This is especially useful in cases where there's not much space in occlusion. Use a Sculpt toolkit to finalize the shape, or add, remove, or smooth the material. Then click Next. In the Assembly sub-step, Dental Designer sets the insertion channels for additional posts, if they were added in the Post Design sub-step. You can also set a cement gap or cut slots in multi-posts, which is helpful for a dentist later on. After proceeding to the next step, the die interface will be generated automatically, and you can see the visualization by clicking on Preview. Click Next to continue. At the Anatomy Design stage, finish the design for the final crown with the tools from Smile Composer, like Smooth or the Connect to Margin Line option for connecting a crown with a post and core. If the design is ready, click Next. A minimum thickness warning will pop out if the design does not meet the predefined settings for the material. Select Yes, or Yes to all if you agree with the settings predefined in the system. Now you can click Model and go straight to the Ready to Build model stage, or simply save the design by selecting Close Order and prepare the digital model later on.